What's up guys, Tea Party Percy here as always, and welcome back to a new guide. But first let me apologize, I wanted to make and upload this guide a bit earlier, but I couldn't do it. I was kind of busy and that fucking weather is so exhausting. But yeah, finally I had some time, so let's do this. So what are we gonna talk about today? We're gonna talk about 3 collectibles which are kind of really important. And I know not everyone here is interested on collectibles, but you know, a lot of viewers here like maybe PvE and some of you guys prefer PvP, but there will be also guys here who want to, you know, just adventure around, search for stuff, find stuff, and I'm pretty sure there are also some achievement hunters. I am not one of those achievement hunters, but also for the other guys, this could be important because you don't get any achievements or just points, something like that. You're gonna get pretty sick stuff out of those things, so brace yourself. The first collectible we're gonna talk about today is the Mokoko seed or the cashew seed. There are different names for this, but yeah, I'm gonna use cashew seed here. And as you can see in the background, those are the rewards you can get if you collect cashew seeds. Where can you find those? Everywhere. So basically you can find them in the CDs, leveling zones, even in dungeons, guys. Just want to make clear, those things won't respawn, which means if you take one out of a certain place, collect it, it won't respawn. There are like at least 1,000, as you can see, of those things hidden around the entire world, and it's not easy to spot. So if you want to collect those, you have to pay attention from level 1. Don't just run blindly around and only do the quests. If you really want to get those things, and I would suggest you to get as much as possible. I'm gonna explain why soon. But yeah, you have to pay attention. Sometimes they're obviously, you know, around the map. They are not even really hidden, but sometimes they are hidden. As you can see in the background, the gameplay, I needed a few of those to unlock the first box there, so which needs 50 of those seeds. And Daryl told me that location there, and I was searching around at the location, and I found something, but you will see how hidden they were. No, usually those are not hidden like that, you know, but there are some spots like hidden doors and so on, where you can find those, not only one, like 3, as you will see in the gameplay in the background. Also a quick tip here, there is a similar room in Lutheran Castle, guys. Check that out. I won't tell you where exactly it is, try to find it yourself. So Lutheran main castle where the king is, there is a hidden door. Also thanks Eto, he actually showed me that Lutheran Castle hidden place. So why should you collect those? As you can see in the picture here, there are pretty good stuff which you can get for collecting those things. Those are not gear, but there are a lot of legendary crafting materials. Epic sailors, those are really important, not only for, you know, adventure, achievement hunter, for everyone, there's gonna be really important. Legendary cards. I already mentioned that in another guide, guys, but if you didn't pay attention, again, those card battles are not just something for role players. They're actually gonna reward you with pretty sick stuff like entries, or even better, like revive feathers. Moving on, you will see at the very end there is something special, which is a ship. So if you gather 1k of those things, I can tell you that's gonna take a while. It's not easy stuff to do, but you're gonna get a ship which is unique. You can't get it, if I remember correctly, from somewhere else. And as you should know, I'm gonna just make it short. Ships, there are different kind of ships, and those ships have different abilities. Like there is, for example, a hunting ship, a treasure hunting ship, I don't know, fishing ship, and diving ship, and so on. So at the beginning they will look similar, but if you upgrade them, only a certain skill will rise. For example, a ship at the beginning will have like level 1 hunting, level 1 fishing, and level 1 treasure hunt. But if you level it up or upgrade it, only the hunting gonna go up, which means it's a hunting ship. But this ship, as I mentioned, guys, which you can get from 1k cashew seeds, gonna be unique. I can promise you that. No one had that so far because of course it was a beta and no one had the time to collect 1k seeds. But yeah, this is gonna be sick. Now, that's it for the cashew seeds, so let's move on to the next collectible, which is the island heart. The island heart is something which you can get from islands, of course. So you have to do certain stuff on every island and you will get 1 island heart from an island. I'm pretty sure you can get like from every island 1 island heart, so you have to visit all those islands on the map, and there are tons of those as you can see on the numbers there, and you have to do certain quests or certain achievements to get those island hearts. But let me warn you guys, this won't be easy. It's gonna be nearly as difficult as maybe the cashew seeds, or maybe a little bit easier, but still it won't be done in one day or a few weeks, because some of those islands are restricted. Some are restricted by time, so you can only enter those during a specific time, and some are restricted by entry items, so you have to do some other stuff, get an entry item, and then if you want to enter their island, you have to pay the entry item. Now, for those island hearts which you can get from those islands, there are maybe even better rewards for most of you guys compared to the cashew seeds. As you can see, there are already skill potions, life skill potions, and I can tell you something, those legendary chests are gear chests, guys. You can get full gear chests for island hearts, but as I mentioned, you have to do a lot of stuff for that. So it's not like one quest only per island, it could be like a chain of quests to get 1 island heart. You can also get some mounts, and of course some legendary cards, and also at the end a legendary sailor or crew member. But most of you guys will be interested on those legendary full items or full sets. Last but not least, the third collectible which I'm gonna explain or introduce you to guys today is the soul. I don't know. I'm gonna just call it soul. I'm not sure what it's actually called, but I'm gonna call it souls. In the background you will see what you have to do to get those souls actually. There are some other stuff to do to get those, but this is the best way to get souls. And yeah, ghost ships. You have to find ghost ships, kill the boss, and they're gonna give you souls. And yeah, before we go into that stuff, thank you Buckinut for giving me the footage. He was the guy, as you can see here. He found that ghost ship. I searched for that in the beta, I couldn't find it. And you should definitely check out this guy's YouTube channel, guys. He explored a lot. You will see some unique islands on his channel. So yeah, links below. Check it out. And thanks again, Buckinut. Now let's move on. In the gameplay in the background, you will see a ghost ship level 1. He mentioned to me that he encountered this one above the Chinese continent. He also meant there are more in the West Seas or the West Oceans, and they are higher difficulty and nearly impossible to do solo. Or actually impossible to do solo. So that's why he only did the level 1 ship. And it took him quite a while, as you will see here in the background. And as far as I know, there are not any certain spawn points where those ships gonna be always, or if they spawn, they're gonna spawn at a certain point. You have to search and find them. Let's check out what you can get by collecting those souls. The first page you can see you can get a song, which is already important, guys. I mentioned this already, but you know, I'm gonna do it again because I like you guys. Songs are really important. Even if they won't do anything if you use them in, I don't know, in the city, but some songs trigger stuff in a hidden place. If you rewind where I was searching for the last few cashew seeds, I also encountered a hidden place behind a waterfall. And you saw there I was trying out some songs if those trigger something, because I heard already hidden spots with a certain song gonna trigger hidden events, or sometimes even open up a dungeon or another hidden portal. So that's why it's really important to have all the songs you can get. And if you find, or if you think, okay, this spot looks weird, maybe a song gonna trigger something, just play the songs and check it. I mean, it's gonna cost you like a few minutes. If it does something, then it's definitely worth it. Moving down the list, on the first page you will see there are some cards and some other stuff, and the last item you can see there is the hammer, which you need to reroll skills on your equipment. But what that is, I'm gonna explain it on another guide. And on the second page we can already see some legendary stuff. I don't know, guys, what the first legendary stuff is, but yeah, the next few things are contracts, sailor contracts, which are epic, and some items which you need, if I remember correctly, to increase the relationship with other NPCs. You know, that's also a stuff here, kind of like in BDO. And the last page, guys, has pretty good combat item. Their invisible cloak gonna be really important on guardian fights and on some tower stages, and there is also the highest combat healing potion. The book is, I think, for the engraving skills, so you have to collect multiple of those to unlock engraving skills. That's why it's so expensive. And I don't know what the last item is, but yeah, it's definitely worth it to collect the souls, especially for the song and for those sailor contracts and the combat items. And don't forget, the last boss from those ghost ship, they won't just only drop those souls, they will also drop some other items which are important, as you will see in the background. But yeah, that's it for today, and I hope I could ignite your thirst for the adventure here in Lost Ark. Those hidden stuff, those are actually amazing. You will see that as soon as you can play this game. And yeah, thanks for watching as always. Thanks again Eto, Daryl, Buckinut for providing some information and the footage to make this guide. If you guys like this video, leave a like there. If you have any questions, as always, feel free to ask. I won't bite, not yet. You can also join our Discord, talk with us, ask your questions. There are still some spots left in the guild, so join Discord, check out the rules in the announcement, and DM me if you want to join us. Anyways, have a nice day guys, and see you on the next video or in Discord or on stream. Bye bye, your Tea Party Percy.